Today, I'm going to be playing a game that really expels my deepest fear. And with that fear, I wish it on absolutely no one else. And I really, really hope that it doesn't happen to anyone else. Being a middle class white guy. I mean, I already have half of that down, but the middle class part is fucking horrifying. I would rather cut off both my legs and end it all than be stuck in middle class. I know it's not as bad as, the very bottom, but at least there's some fun there. You might get an unexpected crack addict at your doorway. And, that can be fun. It always keeps you on your toes, but with this, it's fucking boring. Absolutely sucks. Let's jump right into it. Fuck yeah. I'm already horrified. Let's go! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh god. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh god. Jesus. What the fuck do I do? Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I get to leave. Wow. A 9 to 5. Amazing. Nice. Some neat paintings on the wall. Great. Oh. Oh. Alright. Do I get to drive? I think this is a good time to drop a little backstory on me. So, a long, long time ago, back when I was in 3rd grade, I used to go to a Catholic school. And every year there was something called the Fall Festival. And I absolutely loved these because you know how teachers would leave and all this shit, and they would come back and they would say hi and blah blah blah. Of course, I was no one's favorite student, except for the art teacher. Fucking love that art teacher. But anyways, it was the Fall Festival, and me and my best friend at the time, we would always, fuck around, and we were one of those bad kids, instead of frickin' stuff, we'd say fucking bitch and asshole, and all the cool things, really impressive, I know. Ladies were just swarming us, Anyways, we would, 9 times out of 10, we would always be fucking laughing at something together. Doesn't matter what it was hilarious. And there was this one time, because, obviously there was a playground, and we could go to the playground whenever you want, since, it was a fucking festival and not actually school. Me and him go over to the slide, and we're just hanging out talking about shit. I don't really, me and him don't really remember what it was, but only know that it was funny enough. Funny enough. For what, you might ask? So, apparently, it was so goddamn funny, I pissed myself. Yeah, I know. Woo! And when I pissed myself, I was wearing jeans and a white shirt. So you know how that was. Luckily, my parents were there and they didn't just drop me off and say, have a good day. And I was like, hey mom. Hey, what's up, honey? I pissed. Oh. She went, oh, okay. So, it took a while for us to leave. I don't remember why. I think she was, talking to someone, got caught up in whatever the fuck. Like when you want to go to the pool and she just won't get off the goddamn phone. And eventually, we finally leave. And before I go, it dried. I know. You must be fucking shocked. Of course it didn't dry like 100%, but it was like 90, It wasn't like, it's like you got sprayed with mist. And I know. Fucking incredible. So, I asked the only logical thing, since I was having such a good time. Mom, can we stay? I got screamed at the entire car ride back, and it was a good, 15-minute car ride. So, don't worry, I never asked that question again, but I learned something that day. Of course. Wasn't an actual life lesson. It was that if I piss myself while sitting down, it might dry. So the next day, the following day, again, it's a school day. So I go in, whatever, and it's recess. And I really, really had to pee. Like, really fucking bad. And I used to be, like, extremely nervous to talk to people. I mean, not, like, classmates, like, I give a shit. But, like, teachers and stuff, like, to ask, hey, can I go to the bathroom? So, guess what I did? Went in the exact same spot, sat down, and pissed my pants on purpose. But, something went haywire here. You know, something hit the fan. Something wasn't going as planned. And, it didn't fucking dry. So, I, pissed my pants at the Catholic school. So I had to walk over, you know, that little sad walk you do where you, like, waddle over, kind of like there's shit in your pants, but you just don't want to touch the pee. And on my way over there was a kid hiding behind a trash can. The kid jumps out and goes, "Boo!" And I already pissed myself. So he looked at me and just went, "Oh, sorry." I didn't even say anything. And I went up to the teacher and I'm like, I had an accident. What do I do? And I got blessed. I was very, very lucky. What happened is me and I think the principal at the time was like, "Oh, hey. So, what happened?" I got scared. Luckily, that little fucker behind the trash can gave me a little tip. He was like, "Here, don't worry. Don't go alone, take this." And he fucking gave me a perfect word of advice. So I give it to him, tell her. I'm like, I got scared. Some kid scared me. Who was it? I don't know. It was just someone. Wasn't snitching on him. So then I go up and I get my new pants. So the nice part about these new pants, right? They were gym pants. Since we would have, you know, normal days and some days we would go to the gym. And I got gym pants, which were super fucking comfortable. They weren't jeans with a belt. So I was fucking hyper as shit. So I go back and I had a little bag of pissy pants that I just threw in my backpack and not worried about. And it was like a Ziploc bag and then a grocery bag. So I just left that next to my backpack. I go back out and I'm like, "Yo, what's up, guys?" They're like, where do you go?" "I pissed myself." That's what I said. And they're like, "Oh, why?" I said, "Doesn't matter. I have gym pants." And they were impressed. They were impressed that I pissed myself. Let that be a lesson. Let that be a lesson. That sometimes when you piss yourself and you're not honest about it, but if you piss yourself, you might get a better pair of pants. That's pretty much all I got. Because I think this game is not gonna fucking do anything. Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, I'll see you later. Ta-ta now. Bye-bye then.